What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's Mr. Pringles the Barber, a.k.a. Alwayzkuttn's head honcho. I am him, not them. I am him, not them. Case.
You already know what
I'm
it
smart,
is.
man.
Catch a case, just in case. It's just different. I'm just smart.
Hold up. He ain't say Mr. Controversy, man. He forgot.
Man, I'm not. That's yours.
Man, that shit real, man. But look, man, we got Lou Woods in the building. Beautiful Lou Woods in the building, man. We've been waiting, you know. She is here on time too, y'all. She here on.
That's a month. Shit.
She here on
I
Black
know how
time.
I am, but y'all already know.
You know. Case want everything exactly punctual on time. Period. Point blank. He was hanging out the door, waiting for
me.
Hell yeah, he was out the door waiting. He's like, man, where she at, man? I done seen 14 cars drive past.
Coming.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you said you said you said you had a bad week.
Yeah.
You had a bad week. A lot
We're
of
not
shit
gonna
going
get
on.
into that though.
Yeah, we ain't gotta get into it, but you had a bad week.
Yeah, just busy.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's good though. Busy is good, and life comes with problems. Shit, if you ain't got no problems in life, you ain't living.
I'm about to say, yeah, we should get into it because bad week.
So
I don't have bad days, weeks. You know.
You gotta absorb all those.
Yeah.
Some people ain't got
grace.
Some people can't even do that shit. They
I
sit
do,
real
and I keep
still.
it pushing.
It take a lot to say bad. All right, I'm gonna
I'll
leave
say
it.
chaotic.
Unacceptable.
I'll say chaotic week.
Chaotic week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chaotic.
So tell us about who is Lou Woods. What you get when you get that question? Who is Lou Woods? I am him, not them.
I'm seeing numbers, I must be the one. Rain Man, yeah, they think that I'm dumb. I don't care. Let them think what they want. I don't do it for them. I do it for funds. To buy your way in cause I'm in the lead. So I run it up like the money upstairs. I'm just getting started, I hope they prepared. They counted me out, so they counted me in.
I am him, not them.
She is a businesswoman. Mm-hmm. She's a mom. She's a salon owner. She's a model. She's a lot of things.
Model.
Entrepreneur.
Okay.
All that.
Oh man, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. So you own a shop, right?
Yeah, I own the shop.
How long you been owning the shop?
6 years now.
6 years.
Yep. Second location, but 6 years.
What was your first location?
I was on Livingston.
Livingston.
It was somewhere because I remember.
It was like Livingston and Barnett. The Executive East Plaza.
Okay. Yeah,
I was there for a year.
It seemed like everybody was over there at one point in time.
I think so.
Everybody do hair anyway.
It was a lot of suites over there.
It's a lot of suites over there.
Daycares, and some guy had a clothing store for men. It was pretty cool.
That's the starter spot.
I think so.
How long was you there?
A year.
A year.
Yeah.
Okay. So you jumped right straight from doing hair from where I could say cosmetologist school and went straight and jumped into your own shit?
Nah.
You worked at a few shops before then?
So I started out working in corrections.
Correct. Oh, shit. Yeah, now we lit. Go on. Yeah. Now we lit.
So I was there by everybody know Miss Woods.
Okay.
I was I did corrections for about 4.5, 5 years. Mm-hmm. Then I went over to drug and alcohol abuse at Mary Haven. Then I worked at the welfare office, helping people with their food stamps and stuff like that. So
you do good with corrupted people then?
I'm just a jack of all trades. I just be moving around, I like to help people, though. I'll say
that's
that.
good.
I even worked in hospitals before, so all over the place. And then I started, I always had my hair license since high school. Mm-hmm. I did Career Center for 2 years, my junior and senior year. And I lost my mom when I was in high school. Okay. So I knew I didn't want to go to college. I just was like, I just want to work.
Yeah,
straight to the money.
That made you extra ambitious. Yeah.
So I went to hair school while I was there, half a day, my junior and senior year. Graduated with my cosmetology license. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't go right into hair. Like I said, I was moving around, doing all kind of stuff. Then I decided, let me do something with this license that I have. I always kept it, renewed and all that. Kept up on my hours, stuff like that.
So you went rented out a chair somewhere?
My cousin, shout out to Daniela Woods. Okay. So I worked with her first, coming out of school. She had a shop out on the north side called Blessings Hair Studio. Okay. It's like right on Cleveland and Blake, kind of in the hood right there. But I stayed there for a while. She definitely helped me just learn different stuff because right before her,
when did you get nice?
I mean, I was nice. I was always nice.
When did you get
So were you always the coldest person in the shop?
Because, just even the girl in the neighborhood braiding the hair, I always did hair. My mom was a hairstylist. Everybody
started with the Iversons.
You know what I'm saying? My mom was a hairstylist. My sister did our hair. And just in the family.
Everybody started doing
everybody did hair. My brothers are barbers. Like, it's just...
So every shop you went in, did you feel like you was like the coldest when it came to the braids and shit?
Well, I will say at her shop, I was the braider. I would braid for people's sew-ins. I just braided a lot. Then I got into doing the girly hairstyles, and then I started doing locks. So I'm gonna tell you how.
Are you cold with the locks for real?
Check out my Instagram. Locked in with I
seen something, but I'm just gonna say this.
Now we got the freshest dreader.
The dopest.
The freshest.
Nah,
I know the dopest dreader. I seen. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something, because I worked with Carlisha. That's
how was
shout
that?
out to Carlisha Mullins. That is my homie. I love her.
All right.
So coming from my cousin's shop, I worked at Saturdays. Now, that's more predominantly white hair. Mm-hmm. So I worked there for a short time. Then I was going back and forth to different nursing homes in the city where I was only doing elderly hair.
Right.
So I went to 5 different nursing homes throughout the city. Then I'm like, okay, this ain't it either. So I wanted to open my own. Long story short, this lady ended up scamming me out of like thousands of dollars. I paid her so much money. I was supposed to pay her $30K, take over her shop, all that. Everything in it was supposed to be mine. She just disappeared type thing. So
damn.
At the time, I was dating this football player who was getting his hair done by Carlisha.
Football player like NFL?
Nah, we're not going to go into that. Anyway,
okay.
She was doing his hair.
State.
And so
Where we gonna get the headline?
No,
Where's the?
I'm just saying. We ain't gotta dig in. I'm just saying, was it top tier? No, Denver Broncos.
I ain't giving them that 15 minutes of fame.
Okay,
but anyway, she was doing his hair, and I was always going with her. You nosy. He's so come on, man. He was. Fake glass. All right.
That's the audience, man. That's the audience in there, man.
But anyway, she hooked me up. She was like, I told her what happened. I did not want to do hair no more. I was like, I'm done. This lady got me messed up. When I see her, I'm just on site. Like, I don't want to talk about nothing. She like, don't give up.
What's her name?
I got a booth for you.
So
I ain't telling you that either.
Yeah. What's her name? Oh, man.
But she was just like, I got a spot for you if you want it, So I'm like, all right, cool. Came in there. I was there every morning, 9 o'clock, sometimes there before her. She like, dang, you on it.
Hold on, which shop is this you talking about?
This was Kings and Queens on Wilson.
Okay, this is Carlisha's shop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this was the start. So I went in there. I want to say I was there for about 3.5 months. I built up crazy clientele. Once I had did my ex-husband's hair at the time, and he worked for Coda, so he had so many friends with locks. They like, who do your locks? He like, oh, my wife do my locks. So then she like, you getting sweet with them locks. I'm like, yeah, when you gonna show me how to do them barrels? And then she showed me, and it was just, I just became a loctician after that. Like, that's all I attracted. I just kept doing it. Then I got a little slick with them clippers. So I started doing locks and lineups.
I don't believe that shit.
That
shit. Yeah. You heard about her? You heard about her on your barber?
We about to have a lock wars out here. We about to have lock war. I'm telling you.
Hold up. No, have you heard about her cutting? No, I ain't heard nothing about her cutting.
You ain't seen. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you better. I can tell you. You gotta look at my pages.
What? Trees.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't no barber now.
But you did. But you got
I went
together.
to school and I learned what I learned. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple barber friends, couple barber brothers. Hey, set these clippers how y'all be setting them. Okay. Y'all know it's different.
You got a heavy hand, light hand.
I'm a little heavy-handed.
Heavy-handed.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got to keep that shit. Yeah.
It definitely taught me a little bit more patience cutting because you can't be that heavy-handed.
Okay.
But you know, when you're doing them locks, you like, and you know, you moving fast. I'm real fast, so.
So why you ain't stay with Carlisha? Carlisha look like she doing good out there, man.
I mean, it wasn't that I didn't want to stay with her. If I ever rent it again, I would definitely link with her for sure.
Okay, yeah, she got good business.
Definitely no bad blood there. She was like a big sister to me. She taught me a lot of stuff. Like I pay a lot of homage to her.
Man, forget you, Carlisha.
Shout out, Dopest Dreader. What's happening?
Period.
She up there.
That's my.
There she goes.
She know
what's happening.
Yeah.
But
she definitely taught me a lot of stuff I didn't know about locks. So I say I got my swag from her for sure. Like when it came to starting to do these stuff. Why you hating on
Don't gas her. Don't gas her.
I'm not gassing her, but I'm gonna pay.
You missed yesterday's episode. Don't gas her.
Whose episode was yesterday?
Carlisha was on. She was on here last night when we was in here.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I give credit when it's due.
I feel you.
You feel me? And I know I learned a lot from her. I don't think I'd be the loctician I am today if I didn't meet her. You know? So that's all I'm saying.
So you think that she the coldest in the city, or how? Or the dopest in the city, or?
Yeah, she definitely fits her name.
Okay.
The dopest dreader.
And what's your dread name?
Locked in with Lou.
I'm
not trying to be, they locked in or they not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot, even leaving her shop when I did, she knew I was just passing through. I was just trying to, build some clientele. I always wanted to own my own shop. That was my dream. Mm-hmm. That was my mom's dream for me. I said I was going to do it, so I did it. So it wasn't like, I was just leaving. I wasn't happy. No, it wasn't that. I just really wanted to prove that I could do it, and I did. So 3 months later, I opened my shop. And
So you said you had your own shop for about 6 years. Now you've been doing it. So what advice would you give to somebody that was trying to start their own business, open their own shop?
Save money.
Save money.
Just save as much as you can. I mean, I got money all over the house. I got little, the vases you get flowers in. I got pennies. I got one for the ones, one for the fives.
I'm telling people that.
I'm just saying, save money. Like, when you empty out your wallet, you like to have all the big bills, right? I take all my ones and all my fives, and and I put them all kinds of crazy places.
Just so y'all know, I ain't got no money all over the house. Nowhere.
I mean, in my car, in shoes, you
she's
just
saying
never
like
know.
Change,
just hide it from yourself, low-key.
She talking about change.
These niggas nowadays
Look,
ain't even the change.
Taking change, quarter pennies, dimes, nickels.
Man, I'm just saying, save as much as possible because people think that they need investors. They think they need people backdooring them. You don't need all of that. If you just learn how to budget your money and save, you can do all of this. Save up your money.
Prioritize.
Amazon is the motherfucking GOAT. Mm-hmm. Like, go on Amazon, put this stuff in your cart, start buying stuff, store it in your garage, in your basement until you're ready, until you find a building. It's super easy, and that's what I did. Like, I just, I saved a lot, and then unfortunately, I got into a really bad car accident, and I was like, I'm going to get paid. So I took that money and all the money that I saved, and I bought all my equipment. And I drove around the city until I found a place that I felt was affordable. And it was very affordable. I got very lucky to the point where I had a 2 suite rooms. I had an office, place where we can eat. I had, I think, 6 booths.
Where, in the shop you at now?
No, the first shop.
Okay.
I had 6 booths, and I had to put 6 people in there in a very nice waiting area. And
so you just had cosmetologists, not barbers in there, right?
No, I did have one barber who stayed with me most of the time. But he was a styling barber. Like, he did a lot of shortcuts on women, a lot of silk presses. He did a lot of stuff.
A lot of who?
Silk presses,
press.
Like flat iron. I mean, I know you a barber, so
I
you
can
wouldn't
do
understand.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do it. I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I got a flat iron.
Go get it.
It ain't not in the middle. It is in there. I do the units though, so I got it.
Okay, so you know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Yeah, he was a good stylist. He did everything, but he was predominantly a barber. He had a barber license.
Okay. So what's the biggest challenge you feel about that as far as opening your own shop? What was the biggest?
Getting loyal people and, consistent booth renters. Because you got a lot of people that like to chair hop. You know, they want to go here because you got a couple of weeks free, and then they get that, and then they be like, oh, it ain't moving fast enough. No, you're not promoting yourself. You're not applying yourself. And I just absolutely hate suites. I'm going to say that.
Everybody say that.
I hate it. Because,
we don't agree with y'all.
I'm sorry.
That's
but
us,
I did watch that
yeah.
segment, that part where Miss Mullen said, I agree with her. I hate suites only because so many people, if you're doing it for the right reason, then fine. Mm-hmm. If you do need that space and I get it. But I don't understand everybody in America wanting a suite.
This is the thing.
Go ahead, tell her.
When it comes to the barbers, I'll say when it comes to the hairstylist.
Because it's lanes, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand it's some cats I run into fresh out of school, like, I want to give me a suite, or I want to. That might not be for them. You didn't put in
on that. That ain't for
you.
The
suite is more for the veteran.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody that built
been in a booth,
created
built
the
their
demand.
clientele up. They want a space ducked off,
and y'all can
privacy, right? And they can afford that. There ain't nothing to them. So them is the questions I'm going into it asking anybody who want to rent this anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Or I'm gonna know their history. But somebody just coming in like, oh, we trying to get this suite. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because they be doing other stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why I feel like there should be some type of limit to that. Like, hey, do you have 10 plus years of experience or something? Or do you have X amount of clientele before
personally,
you get a suite?
I want all suites.
It's not for everybody, and everybody shouldn't have it. And some of these people need to be in a salon setting where there are multiple workers and they are booth renting because they need that. Do you
think that sometimes when people in that salon setting, they get distracted while they're actually supposed to be focused on their client?
I don't think so. I feel like it teach them salon etiquette being in a salon setting because a lot of people don't have that either. They're extremely unprofessional. Mm-hmm. They're extremely just all over the place.
That's my point.
They're teaching them to be sanitary.
The person next to them, that's the person trying to get away from that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to deal with nobody else's da-da-da-da-da. So those are the people who are looking for a suite to get away from all that.
Man, I see.
But I think coming out of school, I hear people coming out saying they getting a suite. And I'm like, why? Who are you?
No.
Who knows you?
That's because of the culture right now. That's just the culture right now. That's just the big thing. The suite.
Everybody want to
be, and everybody want to be their own boss, which we're all our own bosses. Everybody's independent contractors. But at the end of the day, you still have to answer to someone. Even salon owners, we answer to our landlords, whoever's where, that's the thing. Everybody is so fixated on, I just want to be my own boss. You are your own boss. However, everywhere you go, there are rules. You know what I'm saying? Like even working in corrections, a captain is over, sergeants and shit like that. But people don't. They just think that, I agree with what you said. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, I'm a veteran. I don't need this. I don't need the walk-ins. I don't need, you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, I kind of honestly jumped straight from, but
how many? You only worked in one shop before?
Yeah, and it wasn't long. It was like 8 months, maybe. You know what I mean? But my mentality was different. You know what I mean?
It's a lot. It's probably different from barbers to cosmetologists, though, because barbershops, man, it's a lot of shit that go on in barbershops.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's always about finding out who meshes well with the other person.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
that's another thing about
introvert anyway, so I don't.
You got dude over here getting into it with the barber next to him while he cutting. Now he mad, so now he went from a light hand to a heavy hand. Now his client scarred up.
But my thing is, you're supposed to be getting your money. You ain't even supposed to be talking to your coworkers.
Oh, you can't even.
You're supposed to be focused and talking to your client, making sure that you're getting what they want. Right? Because you can't. You mess up a cut, it's gone. You cut it off.
Yeah, you fucking right.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got none of the time for none of that. I never have. That's them sneaker hustlers. You feel me?
That's a lot of those.
They got all that time to talk and go do this and go do that.
But they also got like side hustles too.
Yeah,
a lot of side hustles.
I knew what I was trying to get. Me personally, you know what I'm saying?
I started that way too, though.
What's that?
Same shit, bullshit barber, just not all the way 100% in cutting. Like I was more 80% street, and 20% barber.
Right.
Dang,
I
80?
didn't. I can't.
Yeah, 80.
The 80-20 rule.
Yeah,
Okay.
80. Yeah, it was 80. But it's that shit. I evolved from that because that ain't nothing but it's gonna put you in the same situation. So, but I want to talk about this though. How did you get that strong following? I see you up at like, what you got, like 85,000 followers? You got like 85,000 followers?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I ain't even been on there.
Oh, 68,000.
No.
And she just said she ain't never went live.
Yeah,
I don't go like, it's
she
my
up
pictures.
Up there. Hold up. Okay, so I did do my homework.
It's my pictures. I was a model before I started broadcasting that I do hair too.
Okay.
So I got a whole lot of different type of following.
So you incorporated sex appeal into your quality work.
You know?
I dig it. Look, there you go.
It worked.
It's all coming. At least somebody admitted. At least somebody admitted.
You know, sex sells sometimes.
Because everybody else cap. It's a lot of that.
It is
going
what it
on.
is. If it get I got your attention. Hello.
I get it.
Do you think you would be as far as you are without social media?
No, I mean that's great. That
was the
great
best
marketing.
thing that could have happened, huh?
Yeah. That's almost as good as word of mouth. Like what you
I said I like Lou. She back doing dreads. Yes.
Who is that? What's their name?
Yeah.
Look, they try to make appointments already.
Tap that link in the bio.
Yeah. Go ahead, hit the link in the bio. Yeah. She said, you back doing dreads?
I mean, can y'all go?
She said she one of the coldest. She one of the coldest. Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas. She in that, you know what I mean, in that trio. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm good at what I do. I ain't in competition with nobody but myself to make me better. Period.
Is you the best at what you do?
What did you say?
Are you the best?
Are you the best at what you do?
You think you the best?
I'm one of the best.
One of the best.
I'm one of the best.
Who would you say is the best in the city?
My top 3. I'm definitely in my top 3.
Okay.
Of course, the dopest dreader.
You should be your top one.
No, I mean I can't pick because
3.
you know why we're so similar, and I know that I've learned things from her, and I would never just take that away from her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm good. Right. My clients know I'm good. I have 445 clients in my client list on my website that are returning clients. So I know that it speaks for itself. Go read my reviews. That's all I'm going to say. You know, and I've heard of other locticians. Not too many I feel like is rocking with me and her. Okay. So it's a girl up north. Her name is like Jonisha. She's really good. I think she's called the coldest shredder.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Who coming?
Yeah. She's sweet.
So that's the trio: the dopest shredder, locked in with Lou, and the coldest shredder.
Yeah, I've heard about this other girl too, though. I think it's like the lock expert.
Yeah,
that's Ebony. Yeah, okay.
Now I've heard she's a little slow. She ain't as fast as we are, but her work is nice. I've seen her work. It's dope.
Hey, this dread thing, it's going down.
I told you.
What are you saying? You told us.
I'm gonna find a whole way to monetize and everything. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. That's a good look. That's a good look.
You know, I'm gonna figure it out.
I just think that some of us we might just be a little bit more famous or Columbus famous, and people hear more. They will hear my name. They'll hear Carlisha's name. They'll hear Dakota Strader's name. You know, a lot more than I know. There's a lot of other dope.
I didn't know who he was until you. What's the name?
I heard the name Lou Woods. I didn't know.
I didn't. But I don't get no. You know, obviously I don't get no locks or nothing. So, and I'm ducked.
You did used to have that lock. That one lock, the tail in the back. You had
it. Cut it out.
He had the tail.
They had a lock tail.
If I did, it would have been the dopest tail.
The dopest tail.
Shit. I had one. Believe that. Nah, though. But yeah, I didn't. I wasn't aware until you hit me up
about the double shredder. Yeah.
She DM me.
I think I was trying to recruit him too. I seen his work.
Okay. So you just out here recruiting. So how many barbers do you got in your shop right now?
Well, I just remodeled where I'm at.
Okay.
So I'm like starting over from scratch, different. I have this guy that comes, he cuts my kids' hair. So Nick Strickland, shout out to him.
I
he
know
comes
Nick.
and he helped me out a lot.
Okay.
He's a really nice barber. I like the way he cuts.
So he cuts in the shop, or he just comes in?
Yeah, he'll come cut in my shop. He got a lot going on though. I think he cut at a couple of places. I don't put his business out there. I don't know for sure where he at all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, he move around.
Okay.
So yeah, he was just trying to kind of put the word out there. But it was like I was running into a lot of sweet people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, or they already got their own shop.
Yeah.
Or they cutting at home. You know, I don't want to babysit, so I'm a little picky when it comes to who I hire.
Okay.
You know, because I don't want to. I mean, I definitely, if you need some walk-ins, 90% of my clientele are men because I do locks. I do a lot of women. That's like, you know,
that's because of the sex appeal. Cut it out, man. We always that.
Listen, I wasn't always this fly.
90%.
Look.
I wasn't always this fly, but I do what I can.
Well, we're gonna go to a quick break, and we're gonna come back with Lou, and I'm smart.
Mr. I'm smart.
She
a little
ain't
bit,
forget.
kind of.
You know, nah, not kind. Yeah,
Mr. Controversy. We be right back.